Today I am going to discuss a very important topic. If you are working as a salesperson, if you are working as a businessman, then this topic, this thing gonna help you a lot to generate more and more sales in your business. So what is this? This is sales funnel. Do you know what is the difference between marketing and sales? There is a huge difference. Everyone think that marketing and sales is same thing. It is the same thing, but they have different keywords. No, marketing is just a process through which you are going to find out your buyers, but sales is a process in which you convert your prospect into buyers. You will get money. You will close a person and get money by selling your product or services to that person. Marketing is just a process to find out that person, and selling is a process to sell out your product or service to that person to make out some money to close that deal. Okay, in this video I am going to share how to make a best sales funnel to boost up your business, to boost up your sales, and to boost up your revenue 15x. So I am Pranshu, a business coach, entrepreneur, and influencer marketing specialist. Let's start the video. When it comes to working as a sales funnel, when it comes to build a successful sales funnel, you have to understand what is the process. What is the process to find a buyer up to close that person to sell out your product or services. There are several steps between them. First of all, you have to do prospecting. You have to find out the persons. If you don't have any person, can you sell out any product or services to that person? Definitely not. So first you have to do prospecting. Second, you have to do invitation by calling that person, by just messaging them. But I will recommend you that you have to call that person, because when you call that person, it generates credibility that you are a human. You are not going to take benefit from that person. If you are communicating and you are genuine while doing the conversation, then definitely that person understands you are not just conversing for the sake of money. You are just helping that person to solve out their problems. When you invite that person for a particular presentation, you have to present your opportunity, you have to present your product or services, how this thing gonna solve the problem of your prospect and how it will help that person to achieve his or her dreams. Okay. After doing presentation, you have to do follow-ups. Follow-up is a process up to which you can't get the money. After that, the main thing is objection handling and closing. Yes, closing is the first step where your prospect gets benefited by understanding your opportunity, by understanding your product or services, because in that process, closing process, that person buys your product or services. He or she is far more in their journey to solve out their problems by using your opportunities. Then you have to understand how you can close a better person. But this is a process. This is a 5-step process, and when you make any sales funnel, you can automate that system. You just have to do advertisement, you have to collect leads, and you have to nourish the leads by doing presentation and a lot of stuff, by doing online webinars, and after that you just have to close that person. But for this, you have to make efforts, you have to put out your energy in that process. But how you can achieve this process? A basic sales funnel process is just you have to collect the lead. After that, you have to nourish that lead. You have to invite that lead for a particular presentation. After inviting to a particular presentation, you have to close it. This is just a 4-step process. But if you want to close more and more deals in your sales funnel, in your business journey, then definitely you have to get a descriptive sales funnel. And what does a descriptive sales funnel looks like? On the top of that funnel, first there is the process is DCDLPA. First is dialing. First D stands for dialing. Let's suppose you have 200 contacts. You have to dial 200 contacts in a day, and when you are dialing these 200 contacts, not everyone gonna respond to you. Hardly 40 to 50% people is gonna respond to your call, and they will lead further in your conversation, in your opportunity. Second, C stands for the persons who pick up your call and doing conversation with you. Because when a person is not picking up your call, how you can pitch out your opportunity or product or services to that person. So let's suppose if you have 200 dialing numbers in a day, then you get a conversation. You are able to converse with 50 people, 50 to 60 people. That's the average you will get. And after that thing, you have to make them decision makers. Yes, whatever the conversation you are doing to that person, whatever the things you are inviting to that person to become a decision maker. And again, this is a 40 to 50% ratio. When it comes from C stage to D stage, from conversing stage to decision maker stage, the number will be 100 to 50 to 60 people. After you will get 50 to 60%. What you are doing, you are just refining the peoples. You are just refining the peoples who are going to buy your product or services, who are going to avail your opportunity. When these 50 decisions makers attend your webinar, doing conversation with you and understand what are the thing you are pitching them, what are the thing you are providing them in order to solve out their pain and problems. The next step is L, lead. You have to convert that decision maker into a lead on which you will show your presentation. Without showing the opportunity, without showing your product or services, are you able to close any deal? Obviously not. You have to share them about your share the knowledge about your product or services or opportunity to them. So you have to convert that decision maker into lead, and when you are converting that person decision maker into lead, you have to convert that lead into a person you can again communicate, because when you convert that decision maker into a lead, you are presenting them your idea, your opportunity, your product or services in order to solve out their pain problems, in order to help them to achieve their dreams. When you present your idea to that lead, not every person going to pick up your call next time. Yes, there are only few people who are willing to take decision, who are willing to take action in order to solve their problem. That person which pick up your call converts from lead section to a P section. P section is just the person who attend your calls twice. After doing a presentation, who are ready to take an action, who are ready to doing conversation with you, who are ready to throw objection on you, because objection handling is a basic process of any sales journey. When you convert that lead person into a person who will attend your call again and again by doing follow-ups or whatever the things you are pursuing, then the next process is from that P to C. C stands for closing. You have to close that person. You have to make that person profitable. You have to make that person away. You have to give them a way to solve out their current problems. And when they are not able to stand on your opportunity, when they are not able to grab your opportunity, when they are not able to use your product or services, will they are able to solve out their problems? Will they are able to achieve their dreams? Definitely not. You have to close that person. You have to upgrade your skill set in order to close that person, and this can't be done on texting. Don't do any of the process in between this sales funnel. All the conversation you have to do on calls, or when you are showing your presentation, try to connect with that person offline, or if you are showing any online webinar, then definitely try to connect with that person, build a good rapport, and when you close the person, you will help that person to get benefited in order to rid from his or her pain problems and to achieve their dreams. So this is a basic sales funnel. So I am just reminding the whole sales funnel process, and what is this? What it is: D, C, D, L, P, C. D, C, D, L, P, C. And first D stands for dialing. What are the number you are dialing in a particular day to make that person convert from a cold market into a hot market? Then it is a ratio you have to maintain every day, because it's just like you're dialing 200 numbers in a day, and next day you are just dialing 10 numbers. You will not get result by using any sales funnel. You have to understand the metrics. So let's suppose you are dialing at least 200 numbers a day. If you want messages, then you have to do that thing. After that, C stands for the number of people whom you can converse with, the persons who picked up your call. And maybe if you dial 200 numbers a day, the ratio will be 50 to 60% only. It means that only 100 to 140 people are willing to pick up your call. Then after C to D means the person whom you communicated and the decision maker. How you convert this person into a decision maker, and the ratio again reduced to 50 to 60%. If 100 to 140 people are willing to pick up your call, then the ratio will decrease up to 50 to 70 people become decision makers. Okay, you have to shift these people from decision making into a lead, whom you can present your idea, your opportunity, your product or services. So again, the level reduced to 50 to 60%. If 50 to 60 people are decision makers, then then the person who convert from decision maker into leads are 25 to 30 people only. Yes. And you have to convert these leads by showing your presentation regarding your opportunity, regarding your idea, regarding your product or services. Again, the ratio reduced to 50 to 60%. Then if you have 25 to 30 leads, you are able to communicate with those person. You are able to follow up these person up to hardly 10 to 15 people. And after P2C, you have to convert that person from P2C. P stands for the person you are able to communicate again, and C stands for closing. So you have to convert from P sector to C sector, C quadrant you can say. And C quadrant, you have to upgrade your skill set of closing to understand the problems of your prospect, and you have to give them idea through your presentation. So when you are closing your person, the ratio again reduced to 30 to 40%. So if you have 10 to 15 people in your presentation in your P quadrant, then you are able to close 5 to 6 people. It's a good ratio. If you are selling high ticket offers, then this is the best sales funnel you can ever use. Or if you are selling small ticket products or services, then you have to build a good rapport with your prospects, because at the end the thing matters, the person are able to trust on you, are able to build up credibility on you or not. So I hope you like the video. If you have any queries, you just comment down below how you can craft this sales funnel, how you can generate prospects by doing advertisement. I will help you in this thing also. So if you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, tap on the bell icon so you can get my video first, because I already uploaded many videos regarding entrepreneurship, business, marketing, and now I am helping people to become better salesperson, to are able to close more and more deals. So if you want to know the secret of sales which no one talks about, watch out that video. The secret of sales which no one talks about. Watch out that video.